From towers to airports, we now turn our focus to Air Canada and Toronto Pearson International Airport, a hub and airline that share pride and joy in worldwide recognition of their sophistication. Both entities show continued expansion with a long history of the revolution undergone through a move from government control to privatization and better regulation of their resources. As changes in our world continue to reveal a need for independence from external shocks, dependence on our inner skills and talents in forging a safe space for our citizens wherever we are, is now more so a reality. These entities seek to ally with like minds to continue the vision of their separate but dependent futures. The year was 1937. The world was on the brink of war, with tensions escalating across Europe and Asia. Nations were preparing for the worst, and the global atmosphere was one of uncertainty and apprehension. But in Canada, amidst the looming shadows of conflict, a new era of transportation was dawning. The vast and rugged landscape of the country posed significant challenges for travel and communication. On April 10th, Trans-Canada Airlines, or TCA, emerged as a creation of the Canadian government. This was not just the birth of an airline, but the inception of a vision to unite the country from coast to coast. This marked the beginning of a national dream to connect the vast expanse of Canada through the skies. The idea was to make travel faster, more efficient, and accessible to all Canadians, regardless of where they live. The government recognized the need for a reliable and efficient airline to bridge the country's enormous distances. They understood that such an airline would not only facilitate travel but also promote economic growth and national unity. TCA's inaugural flight took place on September 1, 1937. This historic event marked the beginning of a new chapter in Canadian aviation history. A Lockheed L-10A Electra, christened CF-TCA, embarked on its maiden voyage. This aircraft was a symbol of modernity and progress, representing the cutting-edge technology of the time. It carried 2 pilots and a single passenger from Vancouver to Seattle, stopping in Winnipeg along the way. This modest beginning was a testament to the ambitious vision that TCA held for the future. This initial flight was a modest beginning for an airline destined for greatness. It was a small step, but one that laid the foundation for what would become a major player in the global aviation industry. The early years of TCA were marked by steady growth and expansion. The airline worked tirelessly to improve its services and expand its reach, gradually earning the trust and loyalty of its passengers. The airline gradually added new routes and aircraft to its fleet. Each new route opened up new possibilities for travel and commerce, bringing Canadians closer together. It focused on connecting major Canadian cities, establishing vital air links across the nation. These connections were crucial for the development of the country's infrastructure and economy. The government's unwavering support proved crucial in these formative years. Their investment and belief in the potential of TCA were instrumental in the airline's early success. The outbreak of World War II in 1939 presented unforeseen challenges for the young airline. The global conflict demanded rapid adaptation and resilience from TCA. However, TCA rose to the occasion, playing a vital role in the war effort. The airline's operations were crucial in supporting the military and ensuring the smooth transportation of essential resources. It transported troops, supplies, and mail across Canada and the Atlantic, contributing significantly to the Allied cause. The airline's efforts were a testament to its capability and dedication. This wartime experience proved invaluable, honing the airline's operational skills and solidifying its reputation for reliability. The lessons learned during these challenging times would serve TCA well in the years to come, as it continued to grow and evolve into a cornerstone of Canadian aviation. The roar of engines, the scent of aviation fuel, and the thrill of flight. These sensations were once the domain of pioneers. In Canada, this story begins with Long Branch Aerodrome, established in 1917 near Toronto. It played a pivotal role during the First World War, training pilots and marking the start of Canada's aviation journey. Long Branch's legacy extends beyond its military service, becoming a hub for early aviation enthusiasts and commercial ventures. The post-war era witnessed an unprecedented surge in air travel. With the world recovering from the ravages of World War II, people were eager to explore new horizons and reconnect with distant relatives and friends. This newfound enthusiasm for air travel was not just a passing trend, it marked the beginning of a new era in global connectivity. Trans-Canada Airlines, or TCA, capitalized on this burgeoning demand, expanding its network and modernizing its fleet. The airline recognized the potential for growth and invested heavily in new routes and state-of-the-art aircraft. This strategic expansion allowed TCA to serve more destinations and attract a broader customer base. The airline introduced larger aircraft, such as the Douglas DC-3 and the Lockheed Constellation, to accommodate the growing passenger numbers. These aircraft were not only larger but also more reliable and efficient, making them ideal for the increasing demands of commercial aviation. These aircraft allowed TCA to offer more frequent and comfortable flights, enhancing its appeal to travelers. The interiors of these planes were designed with passenger comfort in mind, featuring more spacious seating and improved in-flight services. This focus on customer experience set TCA apart from its competitors. The dawn of the jet age in the 1950s revolutionized air travel, and TCA was quick to embrace this transformative technology. Jet engines offered unprecedented speed and efficiency, drastically reducing travel times and making air travel more accessible to the masses. In 1960, the airline introduced its first jet aircraft, the Douglas DC-8, marking a new era of speed and efficiency. The DC-8 was a game-changer, capable of flying longer distances without the need for frequent refueling stops, thus opening up new possibilities for international travel. Transatlantic flights, once a time-consuming endeavor, became significantly faster and more accessible. The introduction of jet aircraft meant that passengers could now cross the Atlantic in a matter of hours rather than days, making international travel more convenient and appealing. With the arrival of jetliners, TCA set its sights on expanding its international reach. The airline began to explore new markets and establish routes to major cities around the world, positioning itself as a global player in the aviation industry. The airline inaugurated its first transatlantic service in 1955, connecting Toronto and Montreal with London, England. This milestone was a testament to TCA's ambition and vision, as it sought to bridge continents and bring people closer together. This marked a significant milestone, establishing TCA as a player on the global aviation stage. The successful launch of transatlantic flights demonstrated the airline's capability to operate on an international scale and compete with other major carriers. As TCA's international network expanded, so too did its reputation for exceptional service and operational excellence. The airline's commitment to maintaining high standards in all aspects of its operations earned it a loyal customer base and numerous accolades within the industry. The airline's commitment to passenger comfort and safety earned it accolades and a loyal customer base. TCA's dedication to providing a superior travel experience was evident in its attentive service, modern aircraft, and focus on passenger well-being. TCA's growth and success during this period mirrored Canada's own post-war economic boom, reflecting the country's growing prosperity and global stature. The airline's achievements were a source of national pride, symbolizing Canada's emergence as a significant player on the world stage. By the mid-1960s, TCA had become synonymous with Canadian identity, but the airline's name no longer reflected its evolving status as a major international carrier. In 1965, after much deliberation, TCA underwent a momentous rebranding, officially changing its name to Air Canada. The name change to Air Canada was more than just a cosmetic makeover. It symbolized the airline's transformation from a primarily domestic carrier into a global player. The new name was concise, modern, and instantly recognizable, reflecting Air Canada's ambition to compete on the world stage. The rebranding coincided with Canada's centennial celebrations in 1967, further solidifying Air Canada's position as the nation's flag carrier. The airline played a prominent role in Expo 67, the World's Fair held in Montreal, showcasing its services and Canadian hospitality to visitors from around the globe. With its new identity firmly established, Air Canada continued to expand its network, adding new destinations across Canada, the United States, Europe, and Asia. The airline's fleet also grew to include a diverse range of aircraft, from the iconic Boeing 747 jumbo jet to the efficient McDonnell Douglas DC-9. Air Canada's growth and evolution during this period mirrored Canada's own emergence as a confident and independent nation on the world stage. While Air Canada spread its wings internationally, it never lost sight of its crucial role in connecting Canadians from coast to coast. The airline's domestic network expanded significantly, linking even the most remote communities with major cities. Air Canada's presence in these smaller markets provided vital transportation links, fostering economic development and social cohesion. The Canadian government recognized the importance of reliable air service to remote and northern communities. It introduced policies to ensure that Air Canada maintained a strong presence in these underserved markets, even if some routes were not commercially viable. This commitment to universal air service exemplified the social responsibility that came with being Canada's flag carrier. Air Canada's domestic dominance was further solidified in 1989 when it acquired Canadian Airlines International, its main competitor at the time. This merger created a single unified airline with an unparalleled reach across Canada. The integration of the two airlines was a complex undertaking, but it ultimately strengthened Air Canada's position as the country's dominant carrier. The expansion of Air Canada's domestic network not only facilitated travel and commerce within Canada, but also played a vital role in promoting tourism. The airline's flights brought visitors from around the world to experience Canada's natural beauty, vibrant cities, and rich cultural heritage. Air Canada became an integral part of the Canadian tourism industry, showcasing the country's wonders to a global audience. Beyond just connecting major cities, Air Canada made it a priority to serve smaller, often overlooked communities. This approach not only provided essential travel options for residents but also opened up new opportunities for local businesses. By ensuring that even the most remote areas had access to reliable air travel, Air Canada helped to bridge the gap between urban and rural Canada. The airline's commitment to these regions was not just about transportation, it was about building a cohesive national identity. By connecting people from different parts of the country, Air Canada played a crucial role in fostering a sense of unity and shared purpose among Canadians. The Canadian government's support was instrumental in this endeavor. By implementing policies that encouraged Air Canada to maintain its extensive domestic network, the government ensured that all Canadians, regardless of where they lived, had access to the same opportunities and services. This partnership between Air Canada and the government was a testament to the airline's role as more than just a business. It was a public service, dedicated to the well-being and prosperity of the nation. Even on routes that were not commercially viable, Air Canada continued to operate, understanding that its responsibility extended beyond profit margins. This dedication to service ensured that no community was left isolated. The airline's efforts in maintaining these routes were a clear demonstration of its commitment to the Canadian people. It wasn't just about flying planes, it was about connecting lives and fostering growth. The merger with Canadian Airlines International was a pivotal moment in Air Canada's history. It not only expanded the airline's reach but also brought together the strengths of two major carriers, creating a more robust and efficient service for all Canadians. This consolidation allowed Air Canada to streamline operations, reduce redundancies, and offer a more comprehensive network of flights. The benefits of this merger were felt across the country, as passengers enjoyed improved connectivity and more flight options. The integration process was not without its challenges, but the end result was a stronger, more resilient airline. Air Canada's ability to adapt and grow through this period was a testament to its commitment to serving the Canadian public. Today, Air Canada's domestic network is a vital part of the country's infrastructure. It supports not only travel and tourism but also the movement of goods and services, playing a key role in the national economy. The airline's staff, from pilots to ground crew, work tirelessly to ensure that every flight operates smoothly. Their dedication and professionalism are at the heart of Air Canada's success. Maintenance and safety are top priorities, with rigorous checks and procedures in place to ensure that every aircraft is in optimal condition. This commitment to safety reassures passengers and maintains the airline's high standards. The expansion of Air Canada's domestic network not only facilitated travel and commerce within Canada, but also played a vital role in promoting tourism. The airline's flights brought visitors from around the world to experience Canada's natural beauty, vibrant cities, and rich cultural heritage. In 1937, Canadian aviation took a leap forward with the construction of Malton Airport. Situated on a 1,000-acre site, it was designed for larger aircraft and increased traffic. During World War II, Malton became a military airfield and training base. Post-war, it transformed into Toronto International Airport, expanding to meet growing air travel demands. The dawn of the jet age in the 1950s brought about a revolution in air travel. The arrival of jetliners, capable of flying faster and farther than ever before, necessitated further expansion and modernization at Toronto International Airport. New, longer runways were constructed to accommodate these larger, more powerful aircraft. The terminal facilities were expanded and upgraded to handle the influx of passengers. In 1960, a new passenger terminal, the Airquai, was opened. This modern facility, with its iconic curved design and jet bridges, was a symbol of the airport's commitment to innovation and passenger comfort. The Airquai represented a significant investment in the future of air travel and solidified Toronto's position as a leading aviation hub. The airport's name was also changed again, this time to Toronto Pearson International Airport, in honor of Lester B. Pearson, Canada's 14th Prime Minister and a Nobel Peace Prize laureate. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, Pearson Airport continued to grow and evolve. New terminals were added, runways were extended, and technological advancements were incorporated to enhance efficiency and passenger experience. The airport's growth mirrored the continued expansion of the aviation industry and the increasing importance of air travel in a globalized world. By the 1980s, Toronto Pearson International Airport had firmly established itself as Canada's busiest airport. It served as a major hub for both domestic and international travel, connecting Canada to the world like never before. The airport's growth was fueled by a combination of factors, including Canada's increasing population, its thriving economy, and the rise of globalization. The airport's impact extended far beyond its immediate surroundings. It became a major economic engine for the region, creating thousands of jobs and generating billions of dollars in economic activity. Pearson's role as a transportation hub also facilitated the growth of tourism, trade, and investment in Canada. Its significance in connecting people and businesses made it a vital asset to the Canadian economy. Recognizing the airport's importance and the need for continued investment, the Canadian government implemented a new management structure in 1993. The Greater Toronto Airports Authority, GTAA, was created to operate and manage Pearson Airport, along with two smaller airports in the region. This non-profit private corporation was tasked with ensuring the airport's long-term financial sustainability and its ability to meet the future demands of air travel. Under the GTAA's management, Pearson Airport embarked on an ambitious program of expansion and modernization. In 1991, Terminal 3, designed by renowned architect Moshe Safdie, opened its doors. This modern facility, with its soaring ceilings, natural light, and passenger-friendly design, set a new standard for airport architecture. Terminal 3 was just the beginning of a series of transformative projects aimed at enhancing the passenger experience and ensuring the airport's competitiveness on the global stage. In 2006, the iconic Terminal 1, originally opened in 1964, underwent a major renovation and expansion. This project, known as the Terminal 1 Redevelopment Program, significantly enhanced the terminal's capacity and passenger flow, while also introducing new retail and dining options. The redevelopment of Terminal 1 was a complex undertaking, requiring careful planning and execution to minimize disruption to airport operations. The modernization of Pearson Airport continued with the opening of the Link train in 2006. This automated people mover system connects Terminals 1 and 3, providing passengers with a convenient and efficient way to transfer between flights. The Link train, a testament to the airport's commitment to innovation, has become a familiar sight for travelers navigating the bustling terminals. Beyond the terminals, Pearson Airport's infrastructure is a marvel of modern engineering. The airport boasts 5 runways, ranging in length from over 9,000 feet to over 11,000 feet, allowing it to accommodate a wide variety of aircraft, from regional jets to massive cargo planes. These runways, equipped with advanced lighting and navigation systems, are operational 24 hours a day, ensuring the safe and efficient flow of air traffic. Connecting these runways is an intricate network of taxiways, totaling over 40 miles in length. These taxiways, like the arteries of a living organism, allow aircraft to maneuver between the runways, terminals, and various support facilities. The efficient design and management of this network are crucial to minimizing delays and ensuring the smooth operation of the airport. Managing the movement of aircraft and vehicles on the ground is a complex task, akin to conducting a symphony of motion. Air traffic controllers, ground crews, and a sophisticated system of radar and communication technology work in concert to ensure the safe and efficient flow of traffic. This behind-the-scenes orchestration is essential to the airport's smooth operation. While passenger traffic is the most visible aspect of Pearson Airport's operations, it is only part of the story. The airport is also a major cargo hub, handling over 500,000 tons of cargo annually. This cargo, ranging from electronics, pharmaceuticals, fresh produce, and automotive parts, plays a vital role in supporting the Canadian economy and connecting businesses to global markets. Pearson Airport is also home to a diverse ecosystem of businesses and organizations. Airlines, ground handling companies, catering services, retail stores, restaurants, and government agencies all contribute to the airport's bustling atmosphere. This vibrant community, employing tens of thousands of people, highlights the airport's significance as a major employer and economic driver. The airport's impact extends beyond its immediate boundaries. It serves as a gateway to Canada, welcoming millions of visitors each year. Many of these visitors are tourists, eager to experience Canada's natural beauty, vibrant cities, and rich cultural heritage. The airport's role in facilitating tourism contributes significantly to the Canadian economy and helps to promote understanding and cultural exchange. Funding a modern colossus. Maintaining and developing an airport of Pearson's scale requires significant financial resources. The GTAA, as a private corporation, operates on a self-funding model. This means that the airport generates its revenue through a variety of sources, including airport improvement fees, landing fees charged to airlines, rental income from terminal space, and concessions from retail and dining outlets. While the majority of Pearson Airport's funding comes from non-governmental sources, the Canadian government does provide occasional funding for specific projects, particularly those related to security enhancements and infrastructure upgrades deemed to be in the national interest. This funding reflects the government's recognition of the airport's strategic importance to the Canadian economy and its role as a gateway to the country. The GTAA's self-funding model has allowed Pearson Airport to invest heavily in its infrastructure and services, ensuring its competitiveness on the world stage. This model has also enabled the airport to operate independently of government funding for its day-to-day operations, providing it with a degree of financial autonomy. Today, Toronto Pearson International Airport stands as a testament to the evolution of Canadian aviation. From its humble beginnings as a grass airfield to its current status as a global hub, Pearson has played a pivotal role in connecting Canada to the world. With over 50 million passengers passing through its terminals annually, Pearson is a bustling metropolis in its own right, a microcosm of the interconnected world we live in. Looking to the future, Pearson Airport faces both challenges and opportunities. The continued growth of air travel, coupled with increasing environmental concerns, will require innovative solutions and a commitment to sustainable practices. The airport's ability to adapt to evolving passenger expectations, embrace new technologies, and maintain its position as a global leader will be crucial to its continued success. As Toronto Pearson International Airport embarks on its next chapter, one thing is certain: its story, interwoven with the history of Canadian aviation and the aspirations of a nation, is far from over. The spirit of innovation, the commitment to excellence, and the unwavering focus on connecting people and places will continue to guide Pearson Airport as it navigates the ever-changing landscape of global aviation. Air Canada has big plans for the future. The airline is on a mission to become one of the world's leading carriers. They want to achieve impressive financial results. They also aim to connect more people across the globe, and they're committed to doing it all while reducing their environmental impact. Air Canada is investing heavily in its operations. This includes upgrading its fleet with modern, fuel-efficient aircraft. The airline is also focused on enhancing the customer experience. They are improving everything from airport check-in to in-flight entertainment. This ambition extends to their network. Air Canada wants to add more routes and destinations. They plan to connect more cities in Canada to the world. They also want to strengthen their presence in key international markets. This will give travelers more options and convenience. Air Canada is confident in its ability to achieve its goals. They have a strong track record of success. They are led by an experienced team, and they are committed to innovation and sustainability. The future looks bright for Air Canada. Air Canada has set ambitious financial targets. They aim to generate $30 billion in operating revenue by 2028. This represents significant growth from their current position. The airline is confident in its ability to achieve this target. To reach this goal, Air Canada is focused on several key areas. They want to increase passenger traffic. They also plan to grow their cargo business, and they are exploring new revenue streams, such as ancillary services. Air Canada is committed to improving its financial performance. Their goal is to achieve a 17% adjusted EBITDA margin by 2028. EBITDA stands for Earnings Before Interest, Taxes, Depreciation, and Amortization. It's a measure of a company's profitability. In addition to revenue and profitability, Air Canada is also focused on generating strong cash flow. Their target is to achieve a 5% free cash flow margin by 2028. This will provide the airline with the financial flexibility to invest in its future. Free cash flow represents the cash a company has left over. This money is available after paying for operating expenses and capital expenditures. Air Canada is on a mission to connect more people and places. They are expanding their global network with new routes and destinations. This expansion strategy is a key part of their growth plan. It will allow them to reach more customers and generate more revenue. Air Canada is focusing on expanding its presence in key international markets. They are adding more flights to Asia, Europe, and South America. This will give travelers more options for reaching these popular destinations. Air Canada is also strengthening its domestic network. They are adding new routes and increasing frequencies on existing routes. This expansion will benefit both business and leisure travelers. Business travelers will have more options for reaching key business destinations. Leisure travelers will have more choices for their vacations. Air Canada's expanded network will make it easier than ever to explore the world. Air Canada understands that the journey is just as important as the destination. That's why they are investing heavily in enhancing the passenger experience. They are making improvements at every touchpoint, from booking a flight to arriving at the destination. One area of focus is airport experience. Air Canada is upgrading its airport lounges, making them more comfortable and inviting. They are also investing in technology to streamline the check-in and boarding processes. This will help to reduce wait times and make travel more efficient. Air Canada is also making significant investments in its in-flight product. They are upgrading their cabins with more comfortable seats and enhanced entertainment systems. They are also improving their food and beverage offerings. Air Canada is committed to providing its passengers with a world-class travel experience. Greener skies ahead. Air Canada recognizes the importance of environmental sustainability. They are committed to reducing their environmental impact and operating as a responsible corporate citizen. They are investing in a range of initiatives to achieve these goals. One key area of focus is reducing fuel consumption and emissions. Air Canada is investing in new, fuel-efficient aircraft. They are also optimizing their flight operations to reduce fuel burn. For example, they are using more efficient flight paths and reducing engine taxi time. In addition to reducing their own environmental footprint, Air Canada is also working to promote sustainability in the aviation industry. They are partnering with other airlines, manufacturers, and fuel suppliers to develop and implement sustainable aviation solutions. Air Canada believes that by working together, the aviation industry can make a positive impact on the environment. Air Canada boasts a modern and diverse fleet of aircraft. They operate a mix of Airbus and Boeing aircraft, each chosen for its suitability on specific routes and its contribution to the airline's overall efficiency. This strategic fleet mix is a key factor in Air Canada's success. Air Canada's fleet includes a variety of aircraft types, ranging from narrow-body aircraft to wide-body jets. Narrow-body aircraft such as the Airbus A320 family and Boeing 737 family are used primarily on shorter domestic and transborder routes. These aircraft are fuel-efficient and well-suited for serving smaller markets. For longer international routes, Air Canada relies on a fleet of wide-body aircraft, such as the Boeing 777 and Boeing 787 Dreamliner. These aircraft offer greater passenger capacity and range, making them ideal for long-haul flights. They are also equipped with the latest in-flight entertainment systems and amenities, ensuring a comfortable and enjoyable experience for passengers. Air Canada's fleet is carefully balanced to ensure optimal efficiency and performance across its route network. The airline leverages the strengths of both Airbus and Boeing aircraft, deploying them strategically to maximize fuel efficiency, reduce operating costs, and provide the best possible service to passengers. The Airbus A320 family of aircraft, including the A319, A320, and A321, forms the backbone of Air Canada's narrow-body fleet. These fuel-efficient aircraft are known for their reliability, passenger comfort, and versatility. They are deployed on a wide range of routes, from short hops between Canadian cities to transcontinental flights. Air Canada also operates a significant number of Boeing 737 next-generation aircraft, including the 737, 737, 800, and 737 MAX 8. These aircraft are known for their fuel efficiency, range, and passenger capacity. They are deployed on similar routes to the Airbus A320 family, providing Air Canada with flexibility and redundancy in its operations. Soaring to new heights. How Air Canada's fleet supports its growth. Air Canada's modern and efficient fleet is a crucial asset in supporting the airline's ambitious growth plans. The airline's commitment to investing in new aircraft technology is evident in its recent acquisitions and fleet renewal program. Air Canada has placed significant orders for new aircraft from both Airbus and Boeing, including the Airbus A220, Airbus A321XLR, and Boeing 737 MAX. These new aircraft offer significant improvements in fuel efficiency, range, and passenger comfort, positioning Air Canada for continued success in the competitive airline industry. The Airbus A220 in particular is a game-changer for Air Canada. This state-of-the-art aircraft is designed for short and medium-haul routes and offers exceptional fuel efficiency and passenger comfort. Air Canada has placed orders for up to 61 A220s, which will be used to replace older aircraft and expand its network. Air Canada's ambitious plans, fueled by strategic investments in its fleet, network, and customer experience, are setting the stage for a future of sustained growth and value creation. The airline is well positioned to capitalize on the growing demand for air travel, both domestically and internationally. By focusing on efficiency, sustainability, and innovation, Air Canada is building a resilient and adaptable business model. The airline's commitment to these principles is evident in its fleet renewal program, its environmental initiatives, and its dedication to enhancing the passenger experience. Air Canada's investments in its people are equally important. The airline recognizes that its employees are its greatest asset and is committed to providing them with the training, resources, and support they need to succeed. By investing in its workforce, Air Canada is ensuring that it has the talent and expertise to achieve its ambitious goals. So, there you have it. Air Canada and Toronto Pearson Airport has a proud history, and both share synergies in making each other the success they need to be for the citizens of this country. Acknowledgement of their success go hand in hand because they've both thrived on each other's progress of expansion and growth in order for Canada to benefit from tourism and migration of people, whether internal or external. This represents a trade of people and resources which continues to be the cornerstone of most countries around the world that need these human bodies with ideas and skills, and which embodies a country's growth trajectory. We would like to thank all the viewers and subscribers who continue to make this journey with us smoother but cooler than it was. Please keep the likes coming and let us know what you're thinking. We know where we're going, but we'll keep adapting with the feedback to make sure your future playback is on the right track. See you next time.